Hi guys, CeeChronicles here, back again with another fragrance review video. If you happen to be on this channel for the very first time, my content is mostly fragrance reviews, but I do throw in lifestyle videos as well. So if you're interested in other content that is not fragrance based on this channel, you can head over to my playlist where I have grouped everything accordingly for ease of reference. I would also appreciate, guys, if you did consider subscribing. And to those who are returning, thank you so much, guys, for the continued support. I see you in the comment section. I see you all the time. I don't take that for granted at all. Thank you for continuing to support me. Today we have Evoke Gold for Her by Ajmal. I'm going to have to emphasize that it is a for her because there is one that is exactly like this, a shorter bottle, but that one is for men. So we are talking about Evoke Her Gold Edition by Ajmal. And I'm going to give it a quick spray in the box for those who want to see how the atomizer sprays. I'm going to give it a quick spray there, and then we are obviously going to get into it. Okay, so it kind of gives like a huge mist there. I don't particularly mind, but that is what it is. The note composition here is listed as black currant, tonka, vanilla peony, pink pepper as well, apple, musk, and lily of the valley. This fragrance is one of those that could have way more notes than this, but that is what I could find. Opens up with a sweet, fruity feel. So I'm already in a big bubble of, you know, sweet, fizzy fruitiness right here just by spraying this fragrance. And to some, this may come across as way too sweet, but that is just in the opening. This is one fragrance that tends to tone down on the sweetness as we go. So this is not going to be like a very sweet fragrance all through. While it holds on to that sweetness, there is an introduction of a hibiscus tonka that comes in the mix here, which gives off wafts of slight woodiness, slight spiciness there, a grassy feel to it there, just slightly. I'm just saying, sniffing this one closely to my nose as well as my hand, because I usually test on my skin and sometimes on the clothes. There is like a grassy thing that I had to just say there, and I think that could be like a grassy, woodsy leaning tonka that comes in the mix, but the grassy thing quickly goes away as well. And then there is that bit of a sour apple that also then introduces itself, you know, coming to the surface. The introduction of this sour apple then tones down, you know, not significantly but decently, this sweetness that I was on about. That's, you know, for some people this the sweetness might be too much, but just give this fragrance about maybe 30 minutes, after which when this juicy apple comes in the mix, it kind of tones it down significantly, giving rise to like florals, if you know what I mean. So it then becomes like a sweet, fruity floral right there and then, and that is what you get to carry all through. The florals here come into the picture, introducing a light greenness as well, and unmistakable soapiness. So it kind of takes a soapy turn in, you know, somewhere there, you know, while you're wearing it. So this is going to be a fragrance that gives you a lot, really. If you love the fruits, you're going to get them from here. Not necessarily them taking over, but you are definitely going to get them. And if you love that soapy, you know, leaning jasmine or the florals right there, you are also going to get that, because in the, you know, dry down, it then becomes a very busy, at least to my nose, on that lily of the valley that is jasmine leaning. Okay, so do take note, it's not a mistake. I did not say that it has jasmine, but the lily of the valley here translates a lot like jasmine. I couldn't tentatively, you know, pin this one to what it could be duping, but I'm going to tell you the DNA and the fragrance family that I think this aligns to. So if you like, you are probably gonna like. So I'm gonna say the jasmine that I get in here, the way it interprets in here into the dry down, as well as a bit of some powderiness there, kind of takes me to the mind of Lib Intense. But would I say this is a dupe for that? No. And then the confusing part here, because I would have loved for it to hang on to that opening and stay like that, you know, have like a metallic feel and stay like that, because the opening, you know, the opening does share some similarities with Dolce & Gabbana, the One Gold for women. Okay, because I have sniffed that fragrance. It's a fragrance that I really wanted to purchase. I kind of thought, oh, okay, this might be similar to that, though the notes are not 100% similar. I think Dolce & Gabbana, the One Gold for women shares about 3 notes, if not 4, similar to this one, but not all of them. So I only get that part up to about 30 minutes of this fragrance, and then it takes a U-turn where it becomes a bit jasmine forward, a bit unisex leaning, kind of reminding me of that YSL lib kind of scent profile. So if you like that, if you like those two fragrances, this fragrance is not going to disappoint you. It has a unisex appeal, guys, in the dry down. Though it does open very feminine forward, it does dry down to a fragrance that I feel men can certainly wear this without a problem. So yeah, that is what I had for you guys with regards to Ajmal Evoke Gold Edition. And this is the bottle. It is a fingerprint magnet, but I don't mind because I do love my gold bottles. I like, you know, that pop of luxury that they add to my fragrance collection. The bottle itself is beautiful. I like the fact that it's got those, you know, it makes it easier to spray. And I do hope that you do take note that in as much as I likened it to Lib Intense in the dry down and the opening being very similar to Dolce & Gabbana, the one gold for women, I just did say that I cannot 100% say this is a dupe, but if you like those two fragrances, this fragrance is probably going to, you know, do it for you. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we obviously discuss more about fragrances. Is this a fragrance you were interested in? Were you wondering, you know, about this fragrance? Is it one that you may consider purchasing, or do you already own it? If you do, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Turn on post notifications. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like this video if you like it, and share it if you want to share it. And most importantly, guys, please do remember to subscribe. And also that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.